Abbottabad Compound, Pakistan. May 1st, 2011. Osama Bin Laden stands at his third-floor window, watching children play cricket in the dusty street below. The world's most wanted man tends his vegetable garden, believing his hiding spot has made him invisible. He doesn't know that in 24 hours, he will meet his end. The man who declared war on America has one day left to breathe. This is the story of Osama bin Laden's final day alive. Bin Laden lies awake in his third-floor bedroom staring at the ceiling. Sleep has become difficult over the past months. His mind thinks about threats, escape routes, and backup plans. At 54, his body shows the wear of 6 years in hiding. The tall frame that once commanded respect now bends slightly. His beard has turned more gray than black. The man who planned the most deadly terrorist attack in history now lives in a concrete fortress, still planning his next move. He gets up and washes himself in the small bathroom. The routine keeps him focused and alert. His survival depends on keeping these habits. Something feels different about tonight. His gut tells him danger is coming, but he's been safe here for 6 years. He goes back to bed but stays alert. His mind goes over security rules and emergency plans. The compound is ready for any attack. Dawn breaks over the compound as bin Laden performs his morning prayers. His voice recites verses with the same authority he's kept for decades. The ritual makes his resolve stronger. He steps outside to his vegetable garden. Tomatoes, okra, potatoes growing in neat rows. The garden serves many purposes: food security, cover from watching eyes, and a good reason to be outside. His 2-year-old daughter comes over, speaking in Arabic and Urdu. She follows him around the garden, asking about the plants. He answers her questions while checking the walls around them. His youngest wife, Amal, calls them for breakfast. Simple bread, tea, fruit. Bin Laden eats slowly, his mind already planning the day's security meetings. The midday call to prayer echoes from distant mosques as bin Laden goes to his study. He opens his journal and begins writing his daily report. The Americans grow tired of their wars. Their economy suffers from long-term fighting. Time works in our favor. He looks over reports from his messenger network. Al-Qaeda cells stay active across many countries. His organization has grown beyond their ability to track. The spread-out structure he created keeps working. He thinks about his son Khalid, now 23. The boy has learned security rules and weapons handling. Khalid understands how important their mission is. He will carry on the jihad when needed. His daughter enters the study, interrupting his work. He tells her about warriors who never give up. The stories teach her about strength and never quitting. Afternoon prayers focus bin Laden's mind on the bigger mission. He kneels on his prayer rug, making his commitment to the cause stronger. The ritual connects him to fighters across the world. After prayers, he walks around the compound's edge. 18-foot walls topped with sharp wire. His daily check makes sure security stays strong. Every detail matters when enemies hunt you without stopping. The compound sits exactly 800 meters from Pakistan's top military academy. He chose this location for a reason. Being close to Pakistani forces gives him cover. His presence here shows how weak American intelligence is. He stops at the eastern wall and listens. Normal sounds of life beyond his fortress. Children playing, vendors doing business, a world that continues while he plans their change. The man behind the 11th of September thinks about his biggest success. Nearly 3,000 people lost their lives in a single morning. The Twin Towers fell exactly as he planned. Pentagon operations stopped for hours. Stock markets crashed around the world. His planning worked better than expected and showed America could be hit with surprise attacks. The operation changed world politics forever. Dinner with his family looks normal on the surface. Simple rice, vegetables from his garden, water from the well. The meal gives them the nutrition needed to stay ready. Khalid joins them, talking about security rules for the compound. His son's fighting awareness has gotten much better. The boy understands how important following orders is. He will make a good leader when the time comes. The women clean while children play nearby. This home routine serves as cover for their real activities. The compound works as both safe house and command center. After dinner, he reviews his courier communication system. Messages are written by hand to avoid electronic tracking. USB drives carry information to distant locations before transmission. Couriers travel far from the compound before making contact. This method has kept him undetected for years. Bin Laden prepares for what he knows will be his final working briefing. His network has spotted increased watching activity.
We started building mountainside caves for storage of ammunition and started building roads.
American assets have been moving closer to his location. The time to move has arrived. He looks over backup plans developed over months of preparation. Many escape routes lead from the compound. Safe houses wait in 3 different countries. His organization will survive no matter what happens to him. The builder of global terror calculates his next moves. The 11th of September reached its main goals. America entered costly wars that drained their resources. The operation proved that no target is beyond reach. Through his window, he watches Abbottabad's quiet streets. Tomorrow, he will move to a more secure facility. The mission continues no matter what temporary setbacks come. The sound of crashing metal jolts Bin Laden awake. A helicopter has crashed directly into his compound courtyard. This is not an accident, this is an attack. The Americans have found him. He rushes to his window and sees the wreckage burning in his courtyard. Armed figures come out of the destroyed aircraft, moving with military precision. More helicopters circle overhead. After 6 years of security, they have found his position. He moves quickly to wake Amal and secure the children. His voice stays calm as he gives final instructions. The compound's defensive preparations will now be tested. Every backup plan he made must be used. Khalid appears with his AK-47, ready for combat. His son understands this is their final stand. The boy has trained for this moment. He will fight with determination. The sound of explosions echoes through the compound as attack teams break through entry points. Each blast brings his enemies closer to the upper floors. The most wanted man in history prepares for his last battle. The attack team reaches the 3rd floor. Khalid appears at the top of the stairs, weapon raised. He fires at the approaching soldiers before being struck down. His son goes down. Bin Laden knows the end is coming as boots approach his bedroom. Inside the room, his wives Amal and Bushra are there with the children. The door explodes inward under explosive charges. American soldiers enter with weapons drawn and night vision equipment. The room measures 12 by 14 feet with limited cover. Multiple children huddle in the corner behind furniture. The soldiers maintain visual contact with their primary target while securing other occupants. Standard tactical protocols are followed throughout the engagement. Amal rushes toward the soldiers, shouting in Arabic. Bin Laden moves toward a weapon placed on the nightstand. The soldiers identify their target and fire right away. 3 rounds hit his chest and head at the same time. The man behind the 11th of September falls beside his bed. He goes down instantly. The terrorist who declared war on America has been taken down. The longest manhunt in history ends in a Pakistani bedroom. Osama Bin Laden meets his end at 1:15 a.m. on May 2, 2011. He is 54 years old. American justice has been delivered. Within minutes, President Obama addresses the nation.
Good evening. Tonight, I can report to the American people and to the world that the United States has conducted an operation that killed Osama bin Laden, the leader of Al-Qaeda, and a terrorist who's responsible for the murder of thousands of innocent men, women, and children.
Feeling out here is euphoric as thousands of Americans gather in front of the White House where just hours ago, U.S. President Barack Obama made the announcement that Osama bin Laden is dead.
The leader of Al-Qaeda has been neutralized in a precise military operation. Crowds gather outside the White House, celebrating the victory. Families of 9/11's victims finally receive justice for their losses.
I hope that Mr. bin Laden had to experience the same type of brutal and prolonged death that nearly 3,000 people had to endure in the World Trade Center on 9/11.
The attack team secures massive amounts of information from the compound. Computers, hard drives, and documents reveal working details of the global terror network. The information proves invaluable in breaking up remaining cells. Letters and recordings prove he stayed actively involved in planning attacks against American targets. The seized materials include over 100 USB drives, multiple laptops, and dozens of external hard drives. Communication logs reveal active coordination with terror cells in over 30 countries. Training manuals detail bomb-making techniques and target selection methods. Financial records show money transfers to operatives across Europe and Asia. The intelligence treasure trove provides years of actionable information for counterterrorism operations worldwide. His body receives proper Islamic burial at sea within 24 hours. The decision prevents his grave from becoming a shrine for extremists. No monument will mark the resting place of history's most wanted terrorist. Local Pakistani authorities arrive at the scene after American forces have left. The compound is later destroyed to prevent it from becoming a terrorist landmark. Only concrete foundations remain where the world's most wanted man made his final stand. The world is safer with Osama bin Laden permanently removed.